Monday Night Football, baby. We're here.
There's only one other good play on Minnesota.
Touchdown in 46 seconds. Punches back. Touchdown.
Oh, if you didn't know, it's the Print Factory here on a Monday afternoon with the BIGT himself, Big T44 in the house. Look at this man. He looks so old. I mean, Big T, chat was saying you look 50. I said he's not even 44. They thought that's what the 44 was all about. I mean, damn, catching some strays before we get on. I was telling chat, I go, hey, you know, I'm waiting too. I'm waiting for Big T to arrive so I can hit the go live button and catch people off. I wanted to catch people off guard and go live like super early. We didn't do it like super early. For us, it's early, but I wanted to do it at like 3:05. You know, I wanted to really catch some people off guard.
We should one day, like, actually just start like 1 minute early or something, like 2:59. People, the problem is people won't be ready.
No, but see, then we'll know who the true warriors are that come here early. We could start like giving shit away to those people, you know, giving some gear away.
Just on like 5 minutes early and give out.
Yeah, I think we do that next show.
Hats coming too. We can give some of those new hats to people, the early crew.
Yeah, I think we do that one of these next shows. We won't say the exact show because we can't like give it away because then people will know and they'll maybe come early. But we'll see who's really here. I know one thing, that Broccoli Taco dude, he watches like every show and he is always, shout out to Broccoli Taco, he is always one of the first commenters on every show. I love that dude. He's always here, always hits the like button, always has good mojo. I like Broccoli Taco.
Yes, I agree. I do like when they pull the Masters Coasters winners out too. That was all the Masters stuff.
Because that was a show to remember. That's why you like it so much. That was one of your favorites.
I don't even remember the show. Is the funny thing.
See, that's my point. You don't remember the show, but you remember the coasters.
I do remember that part. I have no idea. I don't even know what sport it was. So, like, I remember was it a golf show even?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't remember anything about the show, but I remember that.
Oh, yes. We got so many people in the chat. Richie Smalls is here. My guy B-Nair. Slappy's in the house. Let's print. Oh, Chef Frank, your Eagles, baby. Your Eagles. We'll see which train, who's on the Eagles train today. But yeah, IPT in the house. Good mojo here, IPT. Masters, Coasters winners. See, he remembers even. IPT remembers. Good show. Good show. Nice. Kevin in the house. Always bringing good mojo as well. Love to see it. All right, Tony. But one of the reasons why I wanted to start early, because we have to touch on yesterday. Because not only was the Morning Wood, I think, one of our better Morning Woods of all year. And it's not even from the pick standpoint. Actually, I don't even care about the picks. I just thought it was a great show. I thought chat was awesome. I thought it was just, it was funny. It was natural. But we also gave some pretty good picks out. You talked about the Bucks triple stack. That was my game to target of the week. I wrote it up on the 3 Max. We gave out plays of the day where Travion Henderson was a play of the day. Kyle Williams, me and you both liked. You were mad at me because I gave him out. But here's the thing. I got so much. I don't even want to say like I got some credit, and then I got some people like, haha, Big T stole it from you. Here's the thing. I'm the host, and I go last when we give out plays of the day. So I give these gentlemen the opportunity to give out any play they want. And I will be totally honest with you. I was going to give out Travion Henderson as mine. You even heard Wiley say on the show, I probably took this one from JSU because he was probably going to say it. He wasn't lying. I just didn't like go in on it. So I had to quickly switch it up. But that's like the funny part of the whole thing. But Tony, I gave you the opportunity to give your plays of the day. You gave the triple stack. So I don't know why you were so upset that, I mean, your triple stack was nutted.
No, I wasn't even upset yesterday. I just was laughing.
You were not happy. No.
I said it was a master class. I said that's how it's done. That was a master class at how it's done.
Okay, chat. Type a 1 in the chat if you think Tony was not happy with me.
Exact words. I said it was a master class.
Type a 1 in the chat if you think that Tony was not happy with me.
I was mad the 1 week when my play got actually stolen. I was not mad yesterday.
Go 2. IPT said 2. That's bullshit, IPT. That's bullshit.
1 week. That's how you can tell the difference. I was 1 week.
Unbelievable. Either way.
I thought it was funny more yesterday than anything.
We gave out some great plays on the show yesterday, so I want to shout us out here. I want to shout you out for the triple stack. Shout Wiley out for the Travion Henderson. I will just say the one thing about Wiley, we got to start writing this down. If he ever tells us to fade a running back, Tony, we need to just go in. It was Bijan the one. It was James Cook another week. It was I can write these things down. I remember them. Wiley, you need to stop fading running backs. Give a different position because you killed the running back that you gave as your play of the day. But, man, you got to stop fading running backs. Start fading tight ends, bro.
The tight ends are always the tough
like
one.
Dalton Kincaid always gets injured when everyone wants to play him. Like, start fading those guys.
We even called that on the show. Like, he always gets hurt. Like, he just always does.
Whenever he's popular, dude, like getting any ownership, we just have to say no.
Yeah. I mean,
simply
I don't understand it at all.
By the way, was that not the craziest fucking game of all time? I got a text from shout out to my father-in-law. I got a text from my father-in-law, and he literally just said to me, Tony, he goes, I've never thought football games were ever rigged. But then I see Miami beat Buffalo and Buffalo not put up any resistance at all. And I go, well, if it's not fucking rigged, I don't know what's going on here. So it's like, shout out to my father-in-law. He for the first time, he's like, this is the shit that makes me think it could be rigged. I'm like, I don't know. It happens. But Tony, that game was wild. I mean,
we talked about it every week on these shows, though. Like NFL, and more so than any sport, it's just a week-to-week league. It's why these survivor pools are so hard. It's just, I mean, I don't know how you could see that coming. You could see Miami like playing them close. You could see anything like that.
I think we like I know I talked about Miami plus the 9.5 on the Print Factory. I like that bet. But that was more
like that, though, is just, I mean, it's just crazy. Like,
I was never thinking that.
You just can't factor any of it. You just have to, it's a week-to-week league. You just have to proceed like that.
Like 16-6, though, Tony, you were never thinking like that type of game.
I mean, they just pounded them. It was thorough domination the whole time, and Miami's been kind of a dead team all year.
And at the end, too, I felt like they gave them like a chance. Their play calling started to get a little tight and stuff. I felt like they gave Buffalo a chance to be like, come on, get back in this game. And just, nope, nothing.
I've never respected Buffalo. I just don't like them. But then they'll go and they'll own Kansas City. The week before, we loved them versus man.
I'm telling you, dude, those big spots where these teams, they go in that, like I said, it's their regular season Super Bowl, and then they win. And then they have to go play a team like Miami. In Miami, it's got to be like deflate. Like, it's got to be like, oh, we just played Kansas City, who's won how many championships the last couple of years, and now we got to go play Tua in Miami. Like,
definitely. I mean, it's definitely a letdown spot.
So, yeah, no, that was crazy. Anything else that stuck out to you from yesterday before we get into today's game?
Just our two teams we keep talking up. They're the only two that just keep mowing, but the Rams and the Seahawks, I mean, just thorough domination. I mean, they even got to the point where they like mercy ruled them, where they were just kind of just get us out of here type thing because they were beating them so bad. It just – those two teams are just a freak. And, I mean, the Houston game, too. Like, Houston looked dead, and Jacksonville's another can of garbage. They're just an absolute can of garbage, Jacksonville. Houston was, like, getting all the bad luck, too. Like, a couple special teams plays, all these things against Houston, and they still come back and beat Jacksonville. Just a crazy freaking game. But I don't know. No, nothing too crazy stuck out to me in any of the other spots. Pittsburgh looked bad again. Chargers looked dominant. I don't know. Nothing too crazy besides those. This is the point of the year, I think, where teams start to separate a little bit. And we're just seeing it, at least from my perspective, in the NFC, where you got these teams that just look better than the AFC. At least.
Well, you also just have MVP type quarterbacks on some teams, and then on other teams you have non-MVP type quarterbacks. And when you see dudes playing the quarterback position, throwing no-look touchdowns and then shimmying on you after, I mean, Tony,
yeah, you got problems.
Matthew Stafford was shimmying on the San Francisco 49ers. He gave him the whole thing after. Like, I was like, okay, he threw a no-look touchdown on you, then shimmied. I mean, someone go like punch him in the face or something, because that's so disrespectful right there. But shout out to Matthew Stafford. I mean, that guy is just MVP. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. I had to do it. I had to touch on him real quick. But
you definitely,
yeah, no,
you love yourself some Matthew Stafford. That's for
there's
sure.
no team that I mean, I know for me for a fact, there's no team that I have not blown more than the Rams this year. So if the Rams like don't go far in the playoffs, it's gonna hurt my feelings bad. But Seattle does worry me because, man, Seattle looks good too.
They're
and
just
like you
so
said,
good.
But like you said, how many times in the NFL do you see in a quarter and a half, Tony, hit like a mercy rule? Like you literally said, where they stop in a quarter and a half. They're like, oh, we got to put our foot in the brakes a little bit. We're embarrassing this team a little too much. Like, it was that bad.
It never happens, really. And it happened twice. I know on the Print Factory, too, ODB went 3-0 again. 3-0 last week, 3-0 this week.
Russian.
I was trying to look at those picks as you were talking because I was trying to remember everything. Freaking Minnesota, Baltimore cost me a 3-0, so I went 2-1. Well, I lost one pick again, though, because you got two tonight.
Wait, who did we lose?
I just said I lost. The only one we lost was the one I just said, the over for Baltimore.
Oh, we lost on the over on Baltimore.
Yeah, somehow there wasn't that many points in that game.
That game felt, too, like there should have been way more points. Like, when you watched it.
I felt it the whole game, and it just never happened. It was like it just never took off.
I mean, seriously, I watched it, too, and I didn't even realize that was one of your picks that we were.
I didn't realize it either until right now because I had a ton of games. I didn't realize that.
So what do we have left? We just have the Eagles plus. I know I had the Eagles
in the under. We're 6-1 with those two.
Eagles in the under. Okay, that's what we have.
ODB though 3-0 again, just keeping the T box on us no matter what happens.
Well, you had the T box for a while, but now he's fully taken.
I wanted it back. I wanted the T box back. I can't get it. When he goes 3-0, you can't even get it back.
Because he went 3-0 last week. So even if I go 3-0 this week, it won't even matter. He'll still keep it. Damn it.
Yeah, but you can slide above me with a little 2-0 tonight. Put me in the 3-hole.
I never get to pick. I just always assume I'm picking last, no matter what. I just always it's how the show goes. I can't have Big T yelling at me, unless I'm picking
I will not
last.
yell at you for going 3-0. I promise.
JSU offered to clean Stafford's jockstrap.
I believe that. Get down in there and sniff it.
I do love that. I can't even deny it. I love Matthew Stafford. He's one of my favorite players. Him and Calvin Johnson are like two of my favorite players of all time. Them two, Rob Gronkowski, the GOAT. Shout out Gronk. That's probably my tree, Tony. That's probably my 1, 2, 3. I don't know how you rank them, but
Stafford's got to be your number one. You love Stafford.
I don't know, man. Calvin Johnson, when he was playing.
He didn't play long enough to be your favorite ever.
But nobody in my mind got covered like Calvin Johnson. They would have 3 guys on them. 2 of them would go like up to the line of scrimmage when they get down in the goal line. Like, how many times do you see that? It was just crazy how teams would defend them sometimes. But I don't know. Either way.
Calvin and Randy Moss were the two like just unspeakable forces.
Yeah, Randy Moss. I was more of a Calvin guy though. Randy Moss was obviously amazing, but I was definitely more of a Calvin and Stafford guy.
I love Calvin too. Both of them are beasts. Randy Moss, though.
Randy Moss, best wide receiver ever. Don't lie. Calvin Johnson's so my GOAT, but we're arguing over Calvin Johnson and Randy Moss. I don't even want to.
The problem with Calvin, he just didn't play long enough.
Yeah, if that's your take, then yeah, you're right. You're probably right.
And he just which is a good thing, honestly. Like he just shut it down on his own. Like
I just think like no one was more dominant when he played than Calvin Johnson. That's my take. Like dominance, and that Lions team was bad, like really bad at times, and he was just so good all the time. But whatever. Yeah, Jerry Rice. I'm not old enough for the Jerry Rice stuff, so I can't even talk about Jerry Rice. I feel weird talking about guys that like I literally just didn't see play because I was too young. But yeah, I'm sure.
Jerry Rice played forever too.
Yeah, you're old enough. You're 50. You remember Jerry Rice?
I love Rice. I still think. As far as just talent, I think Randy Moss was by far the best. But
you didn't like my joke, did you? Okay.
Yeah, 50-year-old. I got it. I heard it.
All right, guys.
I'm fine being 50. I feel 50, so I think it's just that I don't care that people think I'm 50.
Yeah,
I feel 50.
I think it's you have the same thing with me about like when I come in here looking like I haven't shaved in 3 months and haven't had a haircut, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
I'm married. I don't care. I don't care. When the wife tells me you need to go get a haircut, that's when I'm like, all right, I got to go get a haircut. Like,
true.
Till then, don't care at all. All right, smash the like button on the video, guys. Check us out, runpuresports.com if you haven't already for all your DFS and betting needs. Run Pure Premium if you want all sports, one price, plus Saber Sim package. That's Run Pure Premium, but we do have the single sport package as well. If you're just looking for football, make sure you get in the Discord. If you do sign up with any of our packages, link your account, get in the Discord, hang out with Big T. Maybe he'll mute you. Maybe he won't. I don't know. He's muted 2 people already. You could be the third, but you might not. That's just the thing. I, on the other hand, have never muted anybody in Discord history. And there's only one way I could ever mute you, and I don't think anyone would go there. So it's like almost impossible for me to mute you. I might tell you to shut the fuck up if you say something really dumb, but never have I muted someone, Tony. So I can hold on to that. I will say, though, on Twitter, I have now muted 2 people.
2.
So on Twitter, you are close.
I got like 2,000 people I've muted on Twitter.
Yeah, but you also get 2,000 more reactions like a day than or interactions a day.
Easy to predict though. Like I just don't like negativity. Like if you're just a negative person, I don't want to even read your messages. I want positivity in my life. This guy isn't this the same dude that am I allowed back? You sign up for the site and you get in Discord. I don't know what you
Ryan,
did.
Are you a member already?
Isn't this the same dude that said that?
Yeah, it is. Ryan, are you a member already?
There's no way he's a member. Like if you're a member, get in the Discord. You'll be allowed.
Sure.
Unless you did something just crazy.
If you're already a member, get in Discord. If you're having issues, DM us. We'll get Captain on it. We'll make sure you get in there.
Jay, you're not muted.
It won't let me in. Okay. All right.
There's no way it won't let you in. I refuse to believe it.
Well, I don't know. Maybe Captain has him on like the block ban. Like,
well, if you did something bad, maybe, but I doubt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He might have done something to get him blocked. So we'll have Captain unblock you, but you need to. I think you're going to need to send an email or something to Captain so we can look at your account. What do we think, Tony? Send an email.
Yeah, or just, either way, you can get in. Even if you're not in the Discord, you can get in that like waiting room area.
Yeah, can you see Ryan? Can you see the customer support chat or the waiting room? Can you see any of those chats like in Discord, or will it literally not let you link?
Yeah, it's almost always just user error with that side.
Yeah.
As long as it's connected. I was helping some guy. There was one guy in Discord I was helping for like 20 minutes, and he just didn't have it connect. I even sent the screenshot like of that page on our site where it says to connect it, and it wasn't connected. And I'm like, this is what it should look like. And it is confusing for sure, though.
Okay, Ryan, just send me your Discord. Send me your Discord username. I'll have Captain look you up. That's probably the best way to do it. Send me your email and your Discord username. You can send me a DM or Tony a DM on Twitter, and we'll get you looked up. Make sure it's the email though that's connected to your RPS account, whatever that email is. Send it to me or Big T on Twitter, and we'll get you in there. All right. Okay. Enough of that. Let's move on. JSU eats rice pilaf for Thanksgiving.
I don't even know what rice pilaf is.
Okay. First of all, that's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous statement. Second of all, my father's Armenian. So yes, of course, he makes rice pilaf.
You know what rice pilaf is? What is it?
It's rice. It's rice. You don't like rice pilaf?
What's pilaf mean though?
I don't know. It's Armenian. Armenians make it all the time, Tony. All right. I don't know, but it's really good. And if you tried my dad's, Kevin, you would eat it too anytime.
Is gas. Maybe I'll have to try it. I like gas.
Yep. My father makes the best
word
too.
Gas. That's a good. I got to put that in my arsenal. Gas. That's strong. I like that.
Is gas good or is it bad?
Good.
I can't tell.
It's good. Yeah. Gas is a good thing.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, if you tried my father's rice pilaf, you'd say
it has peas and carrots. What?
No, that's a lie.
Out if it has peas and carrots.
That's not true. It does not. It doesn't have anything in it, Tony. Yeah. It's legit rice with butter.
It's got those in it.
No, it doesn't. You'll love it. I guarantee you'll love it.
He says yes, it does.
Okay, Benair or Slappy. See, I'm getting these two confused now because Benair is usually the one trolling me. Stop trolling me right now. I'm going to take a picture of the rice bowl on Thanksgiving. I'm going to send it to the chat. There's literally nothing but rice in it. We'll dispute this. Okay, back to this football game. Yeah, buttered rice. This is all it is. It's literally butter and rice. I don't know how you wouldn't like that, Tony. There's no fucking carrots.
I like rice, so as long as it doesn't have peas and carrots in it, I'm going to be all right with it. If I see peas is my least, it's the top of my least likely to eat food.
Is it the look of peas or is it like the taste of it?
When I was a kid, it was the thing my parents made me eat before I could leave the table, and then I threw up one night because I just can't eat it. And you can tell me right now, you'll give me 10 grand to eat a full bowl of peas. I couldn't do it.
Peas were the thing that made you eat?
Peas is the top of my list of stuff I will not eat.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. If you got to force the kid to eat something, they're going to remember that. So that's probably what it is a little bit too. You remember it in the back of your
head. I don't ever do that with our kids now.
I like carrots though. I can fuck with carrots. If
carrots are warm, I'll eat carrots. I won't eat peas. If the carrots are cold, I can't eat cold carrots.
Wait, what? The only way to eat carrots is cold.
No, in a crock pot where it's like a stew thing where the carrots are warm. I like those. I
don't mind those, but no, the way you eat them is cold, man. Like fucking Bugs Bunny.
Crunches. I can see you eating crunchy carrots. That doesn't surprise me one bit. You crunch.
Yeah, take a bite of it. Say, "What's up, dog?" Fuck around like Bugs Bunny and just snap on it. It's good for you. Carrots are good. I fuck with carrots. Broccoli taco. I used to smash broccoli. I used to eat. I'm not even kidding you, too. When I was in my 20s, I used to eat bowls of broccoli, literally bowls of broccoli. The worst segment
of the show's history. We did such a good show yesterday, and now today's show is just awful. It's like the NFL. Mad. It's a day-to-day league on this show, and today is our Bills versus Miami.
You're just mad because for some reason you didn't give Kyle Williams as your play of the day, and then you got mad at me for it. But your Bucks triple stack was the winner in the Millie, so it made you happy. So now you're not mad anymore. I see how this game works. I figured you out, Tony. That's definitely what happened. But I'll allow it. It's fine. All right, let's get into this game here because that's what the people came for Eagles and Packers, 1.5-point spread. Actually, though, the line is starting to just do a little flip here. I know the Eagles almost getting into favored territory where the line is about to flip on DraftKings. I think they were minus 108 last time I looked. Packers still minus 112 on the money line, Tony, but 45.5 total. What are you doing in terms of this game from an overall perspective here? Who do you like? I mean, it's pretty much pick 'em.
Yeah, it's definitely. I'm always honest, like everyone knows at this point. These are two teams I don't have a great read on. I hate Green Bay games, honestly. I just don't know what to make of them. They're a team I think can play with anyone and can lose to anyone. I just don't really respect their overall talent. I kind of think Jordan Love sucks too, which might be why I hate Philly too, because I don't really like Hurts all that much either. So it's just two teams that I just don't love. I do think Philadelphia is better long term, but tonight, I don't know. Green Bay, just the more I'm looking at it, the more Green Bay, the numbers moving a little bit. I don't know. I don't have a great feel on this game. I'll be honest.
Yeah, this is one of those spots. The Packers, I think, are a very interesting team from the standpoint. I feel like they play kind of to their competition. So when they have like a bad team, they just play down, and that's how they lose a lot, or lose or almost lose a lot of those like teams that aren't very good. And now they get the Eagles, who I think as a team are pretty good, and the Packers are supposed to be pretty good. So they're supposed to be kind of on that level next to the Eagles or ahead, whatever. But I just think the Eagles are a little better. And the Packers I worried about them in general, but now like losing Tucker Kraft, Jaden Reed's still injured. Matthew Golden's had a banged up shoulder, and I think he only practiced once this week, and it was limited. And they have Wicks, who's been hurt, and he might come back tonight. Savion Williams was banged up. Tony, like all their offensive skill guys outside of, I guess, Josh Jacobs, they're all banged up right now. Like they're all a little banged up, and I feel
Jacobs has had some things wrong with him.
Yeah. But I feel like Jalen Hurts is one of those quarterbacks, even though we don't think maybe he's the elite of the elite, I trust him to like move the football a little bit, not turn the ball over as much. You know what I mean? Like keep it safe. And in a close game, who you taking, Jalen Hurts or Jordan Love? Because I'm going to take Jalen Hurts if it's a close game.
Yeah, I mean, Jalen Hurts is the guy I'm definitely, and this isn't a hot take or anything because he's got by far the highest projection, but he's definitely the guy I trust the most because the other two studs are obviously Saquon and Jacobs, who rely on the ground game, which you got to think these people are going to try to stop. And then Jordan Love, I don't trust near as much as Hurts. So, and then you get to the receivers that, I mean, these receivers can go off for sure, but their price points. I mean, Romeo Doubs is $8K. I mean, A.J. Brown and Devontae both in the 9Ks. Those price points are super tough price points for me. So it just has to be Hurts for me. And then I just, like, I was starting to like Green Bay a little bit with Kraft, and then he goes down, and we hate Musgrave. He's always been a bum. He's in opportunity, though. But even Musgrave is 5,400, which more than the kickers. It's just a tough.
He's so priced up, Tony. And on top of it, the Eagles have only given up one touchdown all year to tight ends. They're like one of the best teams against tight ends. So it's just a bad matchup in general. And Luke Musgrave is, what'd you say was 5,300? That's. Yeah. Like a Jake Ferguson when he's solid, or Dallas Goedert when they're just solid, they're like 6K. So 5,300 Luke Musgrave that's sticker shock there. That's interesting. But yeah, I feel like we're on the same page in terms of the game. I do want to throw this out here too, though. I saw Adam Schefter posted a little article about the tush push. Did you know that the Packers were the team that like the league got to put the proposal up to ban the tush push back a few months ago or whatever it was the Packers organization that the league pretty much influenced to do it. And then Micah came out during that Giants game when the Eagles and Giants were playing, I think the first time, and was talking shit about the tush push and how it's not a real football play and he hates it and all this stuff. I don't know, Tony. I feel like we're going to see, and this is not a shock or anything, but I feel like we're going to see a lot of tush pushing here. I feel like we're going to see a lot of Jalen Hurts. And I think Jalen Hurts captain is by far the best play. I don't know where the fuck Tony just went there, but I've never seen you go
on my window, and I'm like, what is happening?
I've never seen you go down
like trying to look through the little gap in my window to the front.
Dude, we've done shows for how many? I've never seen you go like literally. You went down. I was like, where the fuck did you go? Yeah. I thought you were running away from this conversation here. Either way,
I kind of wanted to. I'm not gonna lie, but I didn't. I was just hiding for a minute.
Either way, my top captain play is definitely going to be Jalen Hurts, and I ran SaberSim just without touching anything earlier today, and I was only getting 7% Hurts in the captain in my 150. So I don't know if that's changed throughout the day, but I feel like that's pretty low. Maybe
when I run it naked, it gives me above 30%. So I don't know what.
Really?
I don't know.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You might have had the Sims on or something.
Maybe I did. I don't think I did though. Was that with the Sims or without?
Mine's just straight projection. So like, it has to be somewhere around 30 if it's just
maybe mine was with the Sims then,
which would make sense because maybe it just flips it with the way the.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense then. So you're saying you're getting 30%. Okay. Because right now SaberSim has him at 11. If you're getting 30% and the Sims are pulling it down, he probably comes in what, like 15%?
I think 15 is a really good guess where he'll end up. And I think Saquon will be very similar to that.
Okay. So you think Saquon is like number 2 in the captain pool?
It has to be like, and Jacobs right there too. Jordan.
I was going to say, because I
think it's going to be spread though, like where you like 15, 15, 12, 10, 10, like, yeah, just spread down the list.
Which is honestly good. That makes me feel better about like taking a stand on one or two of these guys at the top and just kind of moving on. But who are you taking a stand on? If you could only play like 2 of these guys at the top or something like that, who's your guys? Because I'm clearly Hurts 1. I think I'd be Jacobs 2, honestly, just because I'm Hurts 1. Yeah. But
on the Packers side, it's literally going to only be Jacobs for me tonight. Just looking at it, I just have a really hard time with the Packers passing game. I look at the receivers, they spread it out. I don't trust Jordan Love. And then Jacobs has probably the best matchup against Philly's D of the whole game. So definitely just Jacobs from that side. But like you, I like Hurts the best. My second captain, though, I think is going to be different just because of price points. Dallas Goedert at 7,400 feels overpriced. I just really like the matchup tonight versus Green Bay. I feel really good about him. So I actually think, and again, I haven't built. I don't like to build before this show. It depends on where it falls, but I could see myself making him my captain tonight, Goddard. I feel really good about him. And I don't like the receivers as much, just kind of eyeballing some of the matchups. I don't love it from that side. AJ Brown, Devontae. I think it's a Goddard spot. So those are my 3. And I really don't think I'm going that deep at captain tonight. I don't usually when it's Philly, I always like AJ Brown, Devontae. I just don't tonight. I just don't feel it. The receivers can always be the winning captain. Obviously, all it takes is one play. I just don't feel it though. I like the ground games more. I like Dallas Goedert. Like you said, I can't really play the tight end from Green Bay. I just don't. I don't love the price point. I don't love the skill level. So really, it just leaves me with. Have you seen it? By the way, the last 3 big showdowns, both defenses have been optimal. It's
dude. I know it's crazy.
3 straight slates.
And I normally play like max 1.
Me too. And we just got punished from it. Like you can't survive it. It's just. So is it yet another night tonight where these defenses slide? It feels like, even though it's a higher total, It feels like it. I'm going to keep staying away from it, though. I'm not going to go crazy with it, but I think those are my three captains: Hurts, Goddard, Jacobs, and I think Goddard. I want to put a build together, but I think Goddard is kind of my guy. You know what I need to do? I haven't done the freaking the league for tonight. I got to put the league up.
Oh, geez, you got to put the league up.
The first time I forgot all year because I was looking for my entry and it wasn't there.
So just looking through, so Green Bay, 7th most fantasy points per game given up to the tight end, 8th most touchdowns given up to the tight end spot. So it is potentially a spot to attack. So I like your Dallas Goedert call. I'm probably going to just play the studs in the captain, but if
one of the things I like when I hate a game, which I do, I like to lean on the flow chart more so than I even usually do, just to kind of, because I don't have a strong read. When I don't have a strong read, I need something to be my tiebreaker.
Well, yeah, I like it. I mean, he's like one of my favorite plays in the flex. So I mean, I was on Dallas Goedert. I wasn't on captain, but that's what's going to make it different right now. Sabres got him at 3% in the captain. I think it's probably around 3 to 5%. So yeah, I mean, it makes some sense, but I'm with you on like Dobbs being so expensive. Like I can't do, especially captain Dobbs. Definitely can't do that. AJ Brown and Devontae being the same price. Like normally, Tony, we get a little discount, a bigger discount from Devontae to AJ, but because AJ's been, he's been in and out, stuff like that, we don't get that big discount. So I think it kind of hurts both of them in a way to where I don't want to play either of them in the captain. Jordan Love, I'm definitely not playing in the captain. I'd rather go to Jacobs, like you said. He's the only Packer I would even look to in the captain spot. So yeah, I mean, if I were to go in the mid-tier, Dallas Goedert would be one of them. You see anyone else down here, Christian Watson, any cheap guys you could play in the captain, or is it Dallas Goedert your only? That's as far as you go.
Because I like the studs and I hate some of the mid range. It always makes me want to try to find a cheaper captain. You just look though, and there's just not much out there. It could be a kicker captain. I still feel like it's too high of a total for that. But it is a slate just because the best plays are clearly.
Pull those kickers up, man. You're not gonna like what you see.
I am a game log watcher, so let's pull it up. Let's see.
Pull them up. You're not gonna like what you see.
I know Jake Elliott is a disaster. Yeah, you can't do Jake Elliott. McManus. Is McManus even kicking again? Yeah. Is he kicking? McManus. I keep getting confused with the. Yeah, I mean, the kickers look a little rough. Defenses, Packers look rough. I mean, Packers' biggest game all year is 10 points. Eagles, couple double digits, but man, there's not a lot of meat on the bone there with those specialties. So I mean, you're kind of stuck with playing the studs up there, and even like a Goddard 7,400. So I'm not playing Green Bay receivers in the captain. Yeah, I think you got to just kind of play the guys up top and then take some chances with some bums down low. Guys like Emmanuel Wilson at 2,600, he's going to be owned, but he also has been playing more and more. I don't know. It's a tough slate, I'll be honest.
It's definitely a tough slate. Yeah, I'm with you from like a captain standpoint. So
I just do so much better in Showdown when there's like a couple clear cut plays.
I kind of want to just play it like Jalen Hurts is my clear cut captain. Just move on from there. It's so, like you said, it's so much easier.
Like if you put Hurts in there and you play like Jacobs and you plug in a few, like all of a sudden you're still down here like going through all these just bombs. Like
but it makes it easier when you take out 2 or 3 spots with like guys. You're like, all right, I'm playing these guys no matter what. So if those guys bust, you can live with yourself. You know what I mean? That's the thing that I like about building that way is like, you're okay with, like, I'm always okay with just, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but don't let me be like, okay, this is what I want to do. And then at the end of the day, I'm not doing it. And then I get mad at myself for just not doing what I said I was, you know what I'm saying, Tony? Like that happens all the time to us where we're like, I think this is the plan. And then 3 hours from now, we start tinkering, and then we tinker away, and it changes, some of our teams a little bit, and it's not fully what we wanted to do. So I think I'm going to be just jamming Hurts to be honest, and then just kind of build out from there. But let's go down these flex plays here. So we didn't like Jordan Love in the captain, but do we like him in the flex, Tony, or is he someone that you want to be low on? Like you said, a ton of, top tier plays: Jalen Hurts, Saquon, Josh Jacobs, Jordan Love, AJ Brown, Romeo Doubs, Devontae Smith. Where does Jordan Love rank in the flex list?
I mean, he's still ahead of these other guys for me. And a lot of times when I end up on these slates where I'm uncomfortable at receiver, which I am here on both sides of the ball, honestly, what I try to do more times than not is just play as much of these top couple guys as I can, and then just figure it out at the bottom, even if that means literally punting one spot. Like, is there anyone for two? Like 600, Grant Calcaterra is projected for over 1. And it's my same matchup with Goddard, even though obviously Calcaterra is a bum. But still, he's 600. Like, all of a sudden, if you just plug in one guy like that, I mean, so if
he was in my optimal somehow.
It's just that pricing. It's the way it works. So, like, just say you play Hurts, you play Calcaterra, and then does it work if you play both running backs and both quarterbacks? Yeah, it does. And honestly, on slates like this is where I think I end up more times than not, because believe it or not, a lot of times if these 4 guys, like the 2 running backs and the 2 quarterbacks, just say they all get 20, just say that is the number, which is above their projection and stuff. But if they all get 20 and no one else really crushes, which is reasonable because both quarterbacks can run it in too, the running backs can run it in, you'd be surprised how well you do with just that, even with the 2 punts not doing a ton. And then all of a sudden, if the punts do something, it makes a difference. So I tend to just I want as many builds without receivers tonight as I can get, is a general way to put my strategy for tonight. Anything that can get me off of the receivers.
Pretty much Jordan Love.
How do you know when you're on mute when you talk and you don't know? How do you know it? Because I never tell you. How do you realize it?
Because I click through my tabs. So I'm clicking on it, but I didn't click on the right tab. So I thought I hit it, but I didn't. That's kind of how. And it sometimes will cover up the side of the mute button, so I can't see it sometimes. But what I was saying was, so you're gonna pretty much just see how much of the top tier it gives you, but I want to know, how much do you think it will give you of someone like Jordan Love with all these expensive guys?
I think I'll have a lot of Jordan Love. Like right now, for example, I mean, I have over 50% of those 4 that I talked about. Like, and honestly, I'm pretty comfortable with it. Like 50+% both quarterbacks, 50% plus both running backs, and then only like 15% AJ Brown, Devontae, Romeo Doubs. Right now it has Goddard too. I'm going to bump Goddard obviously because I like him. But right now, that's just where I want to be. I want to be super low on receiver. Like, honestly, if I go through right now and just lower all my receivers and bump the quarterbacks and running backs, bump the Philly tight ends, I'm going to do it right now while we're going through it because I want to see. If I bump it, I want to see the builds I get.
Yeah.
How would you rank the top 4? Because
I definitely like Jordan Love the least here because Philadelphia, their defense is very much like bend, don't break. They're 13th in yards given, receiving yards given up to receivers, but they're like bottom 5 in touchdowns given up. This is like and that's kind of how they are through it. I told you they're pretty much bottom of the barrel when it comes to giving up touchdowns to tight ends. Don't give up receptions there. They do give up receptions to running backs. That's one spot that they do struggle with. Running backs, they give up receptions. Their yards per target is 5th to running backs. So pretty good for someone like Josh Jacobs in the receiving game, I think. But when teams get down in the red zone against the Eagles are one of the best red zone defenses at making teams stall out when they get into the red zone. I think K Reed posted something in our Discord. They're like literally number one in the league at that when teams get down into the red zone. So they're a very good defense when it counts, Tony, at the end, when they get close to scoring, but they can stop them. So I think that makes me like the kicker from the Packers a little bit more naturally, because I could see like the Packers getting down close, but then stalling out because they don't have Tucker Kraft and all their weapons are very much banged up, and we don't trust Jordan Love as much. So, that could mean more McManus. So I kind of like McManus as a flex play. I don't like Jordan Love as much as a flex. So your question, how would I rank it? Jalen Hurts, Josh Jacobs, Saquon Barkley, Jordan Love in that order. And then the next tier, which is like that wide receiver tier of A.J. Brown, Romeo Doubs, Smith. I really don't like the tier, but if you make me rank it, probably Smith, Brown, Dobbs.
Well, one guy too. Just I was looking through while you were talking. But is there any chance a guy like Tank Bigsby just picks up an increased role, like 2,800? He's talented. They traded for him. He made a few big plays in special teams, I think. I don't know. I'm trying to find a gem down here. I'm trying to find a hidden gem.
The scary thing about this game, though, I feel like this is one of those games where, don't you think both teams kind of push their good players? It's prime time. It's Monday Night Football. Packers, Eagles. These are two of the, or at least were two of like the favorites in the NFC, Tony. They're still pretty high up there. They've got good records. Packers, Eagles. You would think this is a spot where like they try and, I think Saquon and Josh Jacobs get a heavy dose, obviously, of work, but maybe they do try and feed Tank Bigsby a little bit.
So were they? I'm just trying to put it all together. So they were on bye last week, right?
Yes.
And he had 9 for 104 in that game before the bye.
Who was it against, though? It was a bad team, right?
No matter, that part is irrelevant. He went with 9, but yeah, it was against the Giants. But 9 for 104 though, for a guy no one's going to play on a slate. We need cheap plays. I don't know. I agree with you though that I think they push their guys, and Philly loves to play Saquon, and Saquon probably got hurt in that game, I think. But still,
he did get hurt in that game though. That's
Showdown though. Like, we got to have some weird takes.
But what if he's still a little banged up though? This comes back to, he definitely got hurt. I think he pulled his hamstring or something like that. It came up a little gimp. Looked like a hamstring. I don't know exactly what it was, but maybe there's lingering effects, Tony. I don't know. Maybe not.
What if Saquon just rolls an ankle tonight?
Yeah. You know what? The more I think about it, I think it's not a terrible play.
He's talented. They traded equity for him. Again, it's Showdown. Like, you don't have to just go in and just what is it tonight? $20, $300K up top. What if it's a blowout? We don't think it'll be. No one ever thinks if it's a blowout. What happens when it's a blowout and he plays in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, it could be. I like it. The more you talk about it, I wasn't even thinking about it.
You go all in on or anything. You don't go in and just jam it in there. But
on non-Saquon teams, like if you're building out a non-Saquon team and you need what's his price?
2Ks.
Yeah, if you're in that 2K, everyone in that range is going to play Emmanuel Wilson.
Yeah. So just pivot to the other team's backup running back. I don't know.
Good pivot. No, I think it's a good pivot. It makes sense to me. Tank over 7.5 is a lock. Is that his rushing prop? Yeah.
I don't know about a lock because he could just not play, but I do like it.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't say lock, but I do think it's a good bet for sure. So yeah, I know.
These plays always go like really good, or then you just get made fun of because he never plays and they get 0.
It's like that one time you said Caleb Johnson. It's like that one time you told everyone to play Caleb Johnson and he didn't play.
I've said that. I've taken zeros 30 times on these shows where guys don't play. It's part of the process. If I'm not giving zeros a couple times a month, then I'm not doing my job.
Oh no, it was just it was just funny because that was the first thing that came into my head was that one.
And it could easily happen again tonight.
It definitely could happen again tonight. All right. Let's keep going down the list, though, Tony. Did you rank the wide receivers, A.J. Brown, Dobbs, Smith?
Man, I think as crazy as it sounds, I think I like Dobbs the best.
Best.
He's 1K cheaper, which makes a difference. I just do not trust these Philly receivers tonight. I just don't like it. I want to be so far under on these guys. And even if I play a Hurts captain, I might still set a rule one max receiver from Philly, which it sounds crazy when you play the quarterback and the captain. I don't want two of these guys, let alone one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I gotta write it down. I might go max one Philly receiver, min one Philly tight end.
JR wants to know, Big T, where are you watching the Packers game?
Maybe a Dave and Buster's. Dave and Buster's been my spot lately because we got that
Dave and Buster's.
We got the unlimited. They have this unlimited pass for the kids, so I bring my laptop and they get.
Man!
And they go run and play, and I just watch the games, and I have my laptop.
Yeah, what a thing for Big T. He brings his laptop. He beats his kids in the hoops game real quick. Goes back and sits down.
My shoulder, you haven't sent me my stuff yet. My shoulder's gone. It's gone.
Dude,
I'm 50 years old.
I have a couple of those bands there. I got to find the middle ones though, because I don't want you to just use the heaviest one and hurt yourself even more. I got to find the middle ones, but I do have the bands over there. I got to send them to you, but. Yeah,
I love these builds. I finally ran it. What I was saying, where I bumped those top four, I lower the receivers. Man, I like these builds a lot. I'm feeling a lot better about the slate with it. How often do I fade receivers? I'm always receivers, and I fade running backs.
You're always receivers. Yeah, you're always
total opposite tonight. If receivers crush, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, so the one receiver that I do kind of think is interesting, Dallas Goedert's tight end, so we don't have to count him. I do like Goddard, but Christian Watson I think is interesting. Literally everyone but him and Dobbs are pretty much kind of banged up. Wick's coming back from an injury possibly, but
Watson's going to get hurt too, just like Dalton.
Why would you say that?
Now he's hurt every game.
He didn't get hurt the last two games. And like I said, the Eagles give up yards. They just don't give up the finishing like touchdowns, but they do give up yards, and that's Christian Watson. He can make big plays down the field. So like I think he sets up perfectly in a matchup like this. Watson is glass. Yes, thank you. I know Watson is glass. You guys are really giving me good mojo when I'm trying to play Christian.
Trying to help you here. When he goes off hurt, you're going to remember this moment.
Do we play for an injury or do we play for the upside? I don't know what
we play for injuries, baby.
On this show, we play for injuries, baby. All right. Well, you can now play Christian Watson. I'm going to play some Christian Watson.
I mean, I'll have some.
Yeah, of course you will, because you know he's got upside. Dallas Goedert's the best play in that range.
When I run the numbers naked for Watson, I get 1%.
So you're saying no one's going to play him is what you're saying. That's what you're saying.
I would say just running it naked. I would say no one's going to play him, which is kind of weird. I will lean more your side with this because, I mean, hold on a second.
Come on over to the glass, baby. Come on over to Christian Watson.
The only bad part is though, like he's still projected 25% owned. I'm only getting 1%. It's like, how am I only getting 1%?
Probably because his projection stinks.
I mean, he is projected for only 9. So, like, I would bet over on his 9, though. We talk about that a lot on these shows.
I mean, Dallas Goedert, he's not projected for that much more. Sabres got him at 9. We got him just like above 9, 9.4, 9.2.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, it comes down to where I wish you could just bet. Like, you can bet some of these on DraftKings and stuff, but like if I could just bet Goddard over, I mean his projection's not even 10 either. If I could bet over on both of those guys at even money, I would slam them.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Especially Dallas Goedert. Holy crap, especially Dallas Goedert. All right, so that's that mid-range here. 5,300 is kind of like the next range. We talked about Luke Musgrave. We both don't like him. 5,400. It's a bad matchup. I don't like Jake Elliott either. I think I like McManus a little bit because of what I talked about the Eagles being tough in the red zone. So I think I'm going to have some of him. Wicks, I think could get a little bump here, Tony. Everyone's playing Emmanuel Wilson. He's right next to him, like from a projection standpoint, but he is 2K more expensive than him. But it looks like he could be back for this team. If he is back, that would kind of help because at least Dontavian Wicks he's a pretty solid receiver. So they could use someone like him, especially if Matthew Golden is banged up, limited, or out or something like that. So what are you doing with like that next range, that kicker, Wicks defense range?
I mean, the more you're talking about some of the cheaper receivers, I think that would be my angle because Wicks is another guy. Part of my problem with the receivers in this game, I just have horrible mojo with them. You know how many times I've loved Wicks and like loved him, like genuinely loved him, and he just does nothing. It like hurts your soul. Some guys always come through for you. Other guys just never come through. The Green Bay is one of those teams for me that I just have bad mojo. But I think the price point is good though, which we don't like the kickers that much. I don't like the defenses even that much. You have to play some. I don't like Dotson. Like Dotson sucks. You have to play some guys in each price range when you're building out like a portfolio for these things. So I think it's got to be Wicks. I don't like Musgrave. He's the only guy in that whole range that I could sell myself on because he's at least, and on like some Jordan Love teams, he fits in there nicely. Like I could see playing a Jordan Love, Watson, Wicks team because we don't like the tight ends. I like Jacobs, but I don't need Jacobs. He's not like a guy that I have to just for sure have. Philadelphia could easily just shut the ground game down and make them throw it, which leads to a very nice Jordan Love. I was going to say Musgrave, but Wicks, Watson build.
Yeah, I honestly think Musgrave, though, he should be priced at like 4K, like with the defenses and with Wicks and stuff like that. And he's not. But yeah, no, I'll probably have a little bit of Wicks, but I'm with you. Like every time I think he's like a good play and stuff, he's always one of those letdown guys. Not even injury though. Like Christian Watson, he's talented. He just gets injured. Like Dontavian Wicks is legit, like just completely boom or bust and mainly bust. But I do think he is talented.
That tweet I just sent's too good. Yeah, I got sidetracked when I saw a tweet. It's one of my favorite things to do is everybody talks about the physicalities in the 80s and 90s basketball. And it's just the best. Pull it up how you pull it up on the screen. People got to see it. It's too good. Like it's just oh God. It's just
this tweet.
Huh?
What is this tweet? I just pulled it up. What the heck is it?
The basketball one?
Yes.
Pull it up. What do you mean? It says no way LeBron can survive in the 80s. Watch this play. Look at this defense. Oh, it won't load.
Loading.
Oh,
anytime now.
Yeah, I gotta like my own tweet. You're right. I gotta get in there and like it.
like your own tweet.
I'm gonna get on here and like it real quick.
Let me see if I can get it to load real quick.
The play's got me dying. Oh man.
Oh man.
One of my favorite arguments.
It won't even load for me. That's how bad this this play must be. Is it won't even load for me.
That's your freaking internet. Feed the gerbils.
It's not my internet.
Yeah, see, you need to. It works perfect on my screen. Everyone can see it. Here, where's it?
Then you pull it up. What the fuck? Why do I have to do everything? Pull it up.
You're good at this stuff. Let me see.
Oh yeah, I'm good at this stuff. What? You can't pull it up?
How do I?
Chat, you see this bullshit right there? It's like JSU, you pull it up.
It's just too good.
I love how we're doing a football show and then you bring up 90s hoops, 80s hoops.
How do
you gotta zoom in, Tony. We can't see that shit. Come on, man.
This defense. No way
Chair.
LeBron can survive. Look at the dude guarding him.
Chair. Well, what was he in foul trouble, or was he?
Look at the rest of the defenders. Even
Did he have the over on that guy's point total? Is that what I want to?
There's no better art. Whether you hate LeBron,
look at his
or
legs shaking.
JSU hates LeBron. I love LeBron. When they say he couldn't play in the 80s, just pull this tape.
That's not what they mean, though. They mean like the fucking like Dennis Rodman and the Bad Boy Pistons, like literally making a rule every time they drive the lane to clothesline them. Like, could you imagine LeBron getting clotheslined?
It's a myth. I could pull up 100 clips of them too, just letting guys go right to the rim.
Bro, could you imagine Dennis Rodman guarding LeBron though? Seriously, Dennis, did you see those? Have you seen the clips of Dennis Rodman guarding Alonzo Mourning? He would like do the weirdest shit to him.
He's a
like,
weird fella, so.
Dude, they'd like get into an altercation. He'd start to walk away, and Dennis Rodman would come up from behind him and like tap his ass, like a tap. It looked like he'd tap his sack, honestly. Like,
he probably did. It was Rodman.
Could you imagine though? Like you fight with LeBron, and then you get up. LeBron starts to walk away, and
right in the dick.
Rodman just like taps his nutsack or something. Like, dude, how psychological is that though? Like, literally, just that would get anybody, dude. Not just LeBron. Dennis Rodman was
like all fired up, and instead of like getting after you, just grab their dick.
Yeah, yeah. He thinks they're gonna. He thinks they're gonna fight, and you just.
He wouldn't even know how to react.
I mean, how would you react? That's Dennis Rodman on top of it. The guy's a psycho. Like, oh God.
You can't compare it all. You can't compare eras on stuff. It's just funny though.
No, but I'm just
there's
saying,
some people that like don't
different.
think basketball right now is better than it's ever been, and they're just like so wrong.
like you don't think like Scottie Pippen or some of like the good defenders couldn't defend LeBron? I think you're crazy. Yeah.
But the overall defense was way worse than it is now, and no one would agree on that. Though, but it is.
Like trying to guard LeBron out on the perimeter by himself would be the funniest thing ever. Like,
and there was a lot more white out on the court back then too. I'll say.
A lot. And they looked a lot like him. Was that Kevin McHale? Funny. Was that McHale?
I probably. I'm there. Sure it was.
Dude, his leg was legit shaking. His back leg was like shaking. What was that? I seriously watched that video. His leg was legit shaking. Yeah. No, that's where some of the stuff goes too far when it's like LeBron can't play against these guys. Like, of course, yeah.
More than basketball was better then. Like, no, it wasn't. Guys are shooting from 40 feet right now.
I mean, basketball was amazing when Allen Iverson was playing. That's all I know.
Of course it
was. Guy was a baller. They also, Tony, did you see they have a documentary of my GOAT, Allen Iverson?
Beat your meat to it?
I haven't beat my meat to it yet, but I've watched it. Oh. I just haven't beat the meat to it, but I've watched it. So it's great. It's great. You should definitely watch it. It's amazing.
It's on like HBO or something too, isn't it? Or no?
It's on Amazon. You have Amazon, right?
I knew it was on like one of those streaming services.
Yeah.
When you have a great orgasm, your leg shakes.
Oh, that's so good. See, this is what you do, Tony. You say I sidetrack us. Like,
I really want to sidetrack us on this game though, because I hate this game,
bro. Imagine what like Maxey and these guys with like actual bags. Like LeBron, I don't care what Tony says. First of all, he takes steroids, so he's a cheater on top of it. But that's okay. The bag that guys like Maxey have compared to LeBron aren't even close. Like LeBron's bag compared to Maxey is like literally empty compared to what Maxey has. Maxey would be. Did you see Josh Giddey's ankle left his sole? Was it last night or the night before? Did you see that? It
wasn't even like that good of a crossover either.
And it left his sole. But I'm saying, okay, now put it to the whites back in the 70s. What do you think that crossover would do? So what do you think Maxey would be doing to these guys, Tony? He'd be taking ankles home, like multiple ankles daily.
I mean, you don't have to sell me. I'm the one that thinks basketball is like.
You just think LeBron has a better bag than he does. He doesn't. He's just strong.
No one ever said anything about that part.
Oh,
I've never
okay.
once said, "Oh, LeBron's bag is deep."
Yeah, it's not.
That's not what
He's
his
just
strong suit is. His strong
no,
suit
he's
is
just bigger and more
body.
physical. Yeah, he's just
Yeah,
stronger than
and
people.
it's what's ridiculous when people are like, he couldn't play because of the physicality. That's his strength.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think
But yeah,
I think it's
of
more like
course
the
his bag's
complaining
not better because it doesn't have to be.
because he takes steroids.
Oh God.
I'm just saying,
What
bro.
does steroids have to do with
He
playing
takes the good
21
stuff.
years
Why
at
do you
an
think he's
all-star
playing
level?
for 20-something years? People don't
And
play
no one
this
else
long.
is taking steroids or anything. It's just him. Like no one
Bro,
else.
they all fade when they get his age. LeBron's the only one that like somehow did it
He's the
forever.
only one that's ever cheated. He's the cheater. No one else
Oh,
has
so
ever
now you're
cheated.
saying other people have cheated.
No,
Now that's what
no
you're
one
saying
in
now.
professional sports ever cheats.
So you're agreeing that he cheats, but there's
No, I
others
just
that
think
cheat
what you're
too.
saying
I'm
is
with
just
you.
ridiculously.
I'm with you.
No.
He cheats, and so do others. I agree. He just cheats better. I'm with you 100%. He cheats better.
He's the only one.
No, I didn't say that. I said he cheats the best.
Allen
So he's
Iverson
the
probably
best cheater.
cheated.
Do you see how big Allen Iverson is? No
Yeah,
way
that's why he
cheated.
had to take steroids to stay on the court.
Dude, the refs were literally against Allen Iverson. That's how good Allen Iverson was. LeBron, the refs were for him all
The
these
refs
years.
were against him.
The refs were against Allen
The
Iverson.
narratives you build up in your head are just so hilarious.
Wait,
Like,
no, time out. This isn't a narrative in my head. This came out. Donahue literally outed them for.
Donnie, he's a real trustworthy sourse too. I trust everything.
Yeah. So now we don't believe it. Okay.
I trust everything he says. Yeah, that's very trustworthy.
Poor Allen Iverson. They fucking hated on him. He still was amazing. Imagine if he got LeBron's whistle too.
Oh my God. He shot like 58,000 free throws.
God. Could you imagine if he got LeBron's whistle? I couldn't even imagine. It. All right. Back here. Oh, the real John Ross is in chat. We got to get back to football.
My neighbor.
Shout out to John Ross. Yeah, your neighbor. I forgot about that. JSU, let's see. Rub cream on his tank to play in the NBA. I mean, just to be in that aura would be great.
I might do it to play in the NBA. I mean,
that's why I didn't say anything against it, because I'm like, if all I got to do is rub some
play
cream,
in the NBA. Yeah, I'm in.
That's all I got to do, bro. I don't got to do anything like actually like crazy. I just got to rub some cream. Like, what? Do that in a heartbeat. All right. So kickers, Tony. Kickers, defenses. I like McManus. I don't like these defenses, though. Even Philly's defense, you look at some of the stuff, it's kind of fluky. They're good scoring games. They played Carson Wentz. That random fluke against the Rams where they got that touchdown at the very end of the game, which was ridiculous on top of everything else. But so that one, so they really only had like one probably true, like good fantasy game for defense.
Yep. I'm totally out on. I might literally just fade this bet. I might build some weird stuff tonight where I just don't play much receiver, don't play much kicker, don't play much defense, and just throw it in there because I think these defenses are overrated too. All day I thought I was going to like the under. The more we've talked about it and the more I look at it, the more I think I like the over in this game. So I'm definitely, if not full fading, super low on kickers and defenses. I would just rather take chances with and it makes me like your guys more, like Watson and Wicks, and then take chances on the Tank Bigsby, even like a Malik Heath. Emmanuel Wilson's chalky, obviously, but I like him. Savion Williams can run like gadget plays. I don't mind him. Just take some chances down here on it. John Fitzpatrick, I think, is a great play. We don't like Musgrave, but I think Fitzpatrick at 1,600 is like the real good play with the Packers side.
I agree. John Fitzpatrick, he got every snap inside the 5 last game. That's pretty much when he plays is inside the 5, Tony. So all we need is that short yardage touchdown. We get one short yardage touchdown and we're minted at that price tag. So, and the Packers will play 2 tight ends because Luke Musgrave, he's good. He's decent, but he's not Tucker Kraft good. He's not like move over. I'm playing every single snap now. Good. So I think Fitzpatrick plays a good amount. He probably plays more too now with this injury. So yeah, I like the Fitzpatrick call. I like being lower on, like I said, I'm going to play McManus, but the other three kickers and defenses, I'm with you on. Savion Williams, Grant Calcaterra, any of those type of guys. You kind of already talked about Calcaterra. I mean, Savion, we know what he is. He's a gadget guy, but could he break one? I mean, is he someone you keep in the pool?
Yeah, I'm keeping all these cheapies in the pool, and I'm gonna move them around just because I don't like the mid range that much. And there's guys that at least have a path down here. Calcaterra, Fitzpatrick both have paths. Savion actually has a path for sure. Even like the even cheaper tight ends that get you a 200 that literally are just starts, but Josh Wiley and Kylan Granson both are only 200. I mean, they probably won't play, but how many times on, and by don't play, I mean don't like get opportunities to do anything. But how many times do we see bum tight ends score in these games? So I'm leaving them in too. I'm honestly just slamming the top 4 guys and Goddard and these bottom guys and just throw it in there and see what happens.
I like it. I like it a lot. Jim Jerry, play of the day is Fitzpatrick. I
think
Jim.
He's a very good play, and he fits the build.
Yeah, he was the cheap guy that I had too. So Ryan likes Dallas G. Captain. Ryan, hope you hit us up in a DM with your info so we could check that out, by the way. Don't forget to do that. But yeah, Tony, that looks like the whole slate here. Let's give our anti-play of the day. Let's do that first. Let me pull up the ownership. All right, here's the ownership listed by Saber. You can see, I don't have my screen up. Let me pull the screen back up. Why didn't you tell me I didn't have the screen up, you donkey?
Sometimes I like just seeing your mug on there.
Oh, okay. Here's the Saber ownership, Tony. I'll let you kind of look through it.
Yeah,
you want me to go first while you look, or
no? I mean my fades of the day for sure. Also have been Devontae and AJ Brown, so I'm going to stick with it. Devontae and AJ Brown.
All right, and I'm going to put my nuts on the table here. By Saber, he's the second highest owned player in the flex
you
right
give a
now.
quarterback. That is a nut.
Jordan Love. I've been good at fading these quarterbacks here. I'm going to keep going. We got a ton of studs on this slate. You got another stud QB, stud running backs, stud receivers. So many guys that you can replace with someone like Jordan Love, and Jordan Love's going to be extremely popular tonight. So I'll take my chances with the old Jordan Love fade.
I respect it. I respect the nut on the table move because you paid a quarterback in Showdown. You're putting them on the table because even if you don't like them, it doesn't take much to get in that winner. So I respect the power move. That's a power move.
That's a power move. You just got to plop them on the table, right on the table. All right, plays of the day here, Tony. Let's do it. Well, who's your top overall play, and then someone you think is kind of sneaky?
Yeah, got Goddard and also Richie Smalls. These are what we've just been hitting at a crazy rate the last 2 weeks.
John Fitzpatrick, 35-1.
I'm going Goddard. I like Fitzpatrick. Goddard. I'm going Goddard though.
I'm going Hurts is the guy I already bet, but I probably will also bet John Fitzpatrick at 35-1.
I probably will too, honestly, just because of the price.
Yeah.
But Goddard's going to be my official one, and then my low owned guy, I want just a super low owned, and I'm going Tank Bigsby. I don't feel incredible about it because I do agree with your take that they probably just play Saquon a ton. But stuff happens. It's off a bye week. They traded draft capital for him. I think it's Tank Bigsby for my low owned gym.
Reggie always finds his way over here for plays of the day. I don't know if he must know the show's almost over.
He knows if we win some money that he gets some treats.
Oh, no, that's not true. He gets treats no matter what, dude. I got boxes. We get deliveries every month. We get like 2 boxes of treats for him sent to this house. And it's just on schedule, regular. And they change it up too. The box has themes. bro, it brings toys. It's ridiculous. BarkBox. Shout out BarkBox. The wife. She loves that. She loves the BarkBox here. But all right. I don't even know who you said. I'm going Jalen Hurts captain. I'm jamming Jalen Hurts captain. That's my top overall play. And then you didn't say John Fitzpatrick, right? Is your low on play?
No, I said the running back.
All right.
Tank.
I'll say John Fitzpatrick. He's got a good name. He spells it right. John Fitzpatrick getting in the box tonight, people. Reggie likes it too. I'm feeling it. So check us out, runpuresports.com. If you want more, you want Big T's full player pool for tonight, our first touchdown bets, our cores for Showdown, JBC, cores, bets, all that stuff. Get in runpuresports.com, Runpure Premium for every sport or NFL single sport package. And we'll get in. I actually, Lenny, I bet an SGP, it was Jalen Hurts' first touchdown, Jalen Hurts 2 touchdowns, and Josh Jacobs anytime touchdown. It was like 30-1 when I bet it. That was what I bet, Lenny. And then so yeah, if you want to take a shot on a 30-1 flyer, I guess that's what I put in. So Tony, anything else here before we get out of here?
Nope. Let's get it done tonight.
Let's get it done. Me and Big T will be back for the premium show tonight for NBA, 6 p.m. Eastern time. If you guys are watching hoops action, we'll be on talking the hoops tonight for this nice little NBA slate before NFL lock. So come on, jump in, talk some NBA with us, get in there. That'll be members only. So if you're a member, check that show out. Don't miss out. But we're going to get out of here. We'll be back on Wednesday for the Prim Factory at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So until then, for Big T, I'm JSU. Good luck in your DraftKings, DFS, and betting over on DK Sportsbook. We're out of here. Peace.